And then Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah, 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better
Best
than
thing
that.
about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What
that,
up,
man?
what up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing
That
it.
boy
And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got SCSU number one fan. We are South Carolina State, the OG, Chuck Little John. What up, Brody?
What's up, man? On this wonderful, wonderful hump day.
Yes, sir, man. Everything is going great, man. Let's say what's up to everybody out there. Roddy Little John, Kamarie White, Kanisha Davis, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Make sure y'all tell a friend, bring a friend to the crew and you, man. This is episode 2, season 4, man. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Everybody on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, we appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, when you come to the show, bring a friend, tell a friend. Don't come by yourself. Yes, sirree. All right, man. Let's pay some bills real fast, and then we'll jump right on in. Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the crew and you. Absolutely. Thank you, man, Alvin Jameson, for all you do for the show, the channel, man. We appreciate everything that you bring to the channel, man. We do have to acknowledge a situation that's going on in Atlanta. That was going on in Atlanta. I just read now that the shooter is in custody. We had a shooter on the run, and I guess it started off in downtown Atlanta, midtown Atlanta, and then it got all the way to Marietta, man. So the guy is in custody. I think we did lose, I believe, one person, and others, yeah, and like 4 others are wounded, man. So definitely our prayers go out to the families of those individuals, and just another crazy day, man, where guns are. People with guns, let me not say just guns, people with guns are out here doing very unnecessary things, man. So
Yeah. I know I want to give my condolences to, I guess, to the family that are directly affected, as well as the people in the building too, because I know I can imagine what they're going through also. So the families are directly impacted, based on the people that, like you said, that we lost one person, as well as 4 that are being shot. But then, prayers go out to the condolences, go out to those immediate family members. But like I say, the other people in the building also, because I'm sure they're going through some trying times right now also.
Yeah, that whew. I mean, this reminded me of the Brian Nichols situation that happened some years back, maybe early 2000s. The guy kind of went on the same kind of rampage and was killing a ton of folks, man. I think he killed a police officer and some other folks, man. So this kind of reminded me of that situation as well. So, like you said, like that OG said, man, definitely our condolences and our prayers go out to everybody that was involved with this situation today. All right.
Hey, and nothing's funny about on the crazy side of it. I was watching a pre-show on TNT.
Uh huh.
You know the Charles Barkley, Kenny Smith, and Shaq. So they started this show off the same way, getting their condolences and everything, right?
Okay.
And Charles Barkley was saying he was talking about how close it is to the studio they are in.
Mm-hmm.
He made terrible mistake of saying where he and Kenny reside when they're there and how close it was. So Kenny automatically said, "I don't stay there no more." I think he said 4 seasons. So Kenny said, "I don't stay there no more." So I can imagine what the conversation was. I did went to commercial or something. He probably said, "Man, why are you calling out where we staying at?"
Hey, Charles boy gets wild, dog. Charles, look, he'll say anything. He kind of like our co-host, man. Let's welcome him on. The Decatur's smelliest draws, Corey Davis.
World, man.
Woo! Thank you.
Hey man, welcome on, big homie. Welcome on,
What's
man.
up, fellas? What's up?
Hey, welcome my dad on as well, Larry. Right, I appreciate you rocking with us, Pop. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump right in.
Hold on, I got one. I got one for Larry. The golf course is cheatiness. Larry, right? It's for you.
That's for you, my pop, my dad. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Everybody got all kind of stuff going on over there.
Kayla, what'd you say? My dad just lied to me. My bad. Welcome, Larry.
All right, man. So let's start right here in the NBA before we jump into it. But Kanisha says, I was just getting ready to say, don't compare my husband to Charles Barkley. Then he came on with that tagline. Hey, it fits the bill. You know it fits the bill. That boy might say anything. Anything. So, let's go ahead, man. It's like we said, we're going to start right here in the NBA playoffs. We finally got a chance to see and hear what you all have been saying for a minute now, for the last couple years at least. 2023 NBA MVP, Joel Embiid. Well deserved. I know you all feel like it should have been deserved, more than just this one time, man. So let's hear from you first, OG, man. Tell me how you feel about your boy Embiid, man, getting his first MVP.
Like you say, it's well deserved. I think he should be the one going back to back. But hey, can't cry over spilled milk. That was last year, but well deserved this year. And I saw a quick story on him where they say he didn't start playing basketball until he was 15. And he begged his dad to let him play before then. His dad said no, because his dad didn't want his grades to drop.
Wow.
So when he finally started letting him play, then he just started excelling. I can't remember how tall he was at 15, but when they showed the little clips, he was towering over everybody. And it just showed how skinny he was back then. But yeah, he's come a long way. I think it's well deserved. I'm glad they finally got it right. Gave it to the one that really deserved it. We argued about this last season. I think me and Corey was in the same boat. You was in a different boat, G. But,
right.
At least they got it right this time, and they got him out there and got him well deserved. Congratulations, Joel Embiid.
And the crazy part is his numbers were staggering each time. He was in that. Like I said, the past 3 years, numbers were just off the hook. And I get it. It's a voting situation. We have no say in this. The writers do. You know what I mean? The writers decide who is the MVP of the league. I think there should be some changes where players get to say a little something, even if it's 10% of the vote. I think some players, or maybe if it's just one representative from each team, you know what I mean? They should have something. But like OG was saying, well deserved. I think we've been singing his praise for about a year or two now. That he should have been in this thing. And like I said, I mean, not to dog Joker, because he had, it was a great year between the two of them, right? And it's hard to be back to back MVP and then at the same time on the third year to still be considered. But I think this year, like I said, both teams are still, doing their thing in the playoffs. It's just you just can't shun a dude for 3 years. You know what I mean? So like, I'm glad that he got it this year. I'm not. I don't want to water this year down because everybody been singing his praises for the past 3 years. But I will ask this question of both of you: do you think he got it because it's been so much, so many people tripping on him being, basically messed over for the past two seasons?
You want to answer that first, OG?
I would hope that's not the reason they gave it to him. I would hope they gave it to him because they thought it was just and deserving, and maybe some of them felt bad because they didn't do it last year. But
right.
For this year, I would just hope that they thought it was not because he missed it last year, because he actually deserved it and he was the man. I mean, he was the man most of the season. So that's what I would hope that happened. They're not doing a pity vote. I mean, they're not feeling pity that they gave it to him because he justly deserved it, which I think he did.
What's up, Big Stan? Welcome on, big homie. And I don't think that's why they gave it to him. I know the NBA has a propensity of doing that. They've done that in the past. They did that with Karl Malone. I think they did that with Steve Nash as well. So I don't think that is the reason that it happened. I think he actually deserved it. I think Jokic had a good year. I think Jokic had maybe just a notch under what Embiid was this year.
So wait a minute. So you think that I'm sorry, why are you saying this? I'm going back to your Karl Malone statement. So your Karl Malone, so the other person that was in the line was MJ.
MJ should have won it again. They gave it to Karl Malone.
Wow.
Because he was crying.
Wow.
He cried the season before.
Wow.
Why does he always keep winning it? Let somebody else win it.
Oh my God.
No, yeah, they gave it to Karl Malone. He didn't deserve it over MJ.
So he won it twice then, right?
Who, Karl? I think he only got one.
According to this, he got it in 97 and 99.
97, 99?
Yep.
Which year which one of those years that was Mike out? He was out what, 95, 96, or when was Mike out?
Mike was out.
It had to have been 96.
Because they won 3, and then he went out.
He won in 97, right?
97, 98, 99.
I mean, he won the championship in 97, right?
Who?
The Bulls. 97, 98, 99. Is that right?
Or was it 96, 97? Might have been 96, 97,
98.
Yeah.
98. Okay.
So you're saying Karl got it in 97, then again in 99, what, the year after Mike was out?
Yeah, he got it in 99. So I guess the one G talking about maybe is the one he got in 97 because Michael won in 96 and 98. And Karl Malone won it in 97.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
When he started crying.
Go keep saying that.
Yeah.
We heard you the first time. We heard you the first time when he started crying.
So let's transition on into the 76ers and the Boston Celtics. Celtics actually playing right now. Embiid has come back.
He playing?
Yeah, he's playing. He's come back to his team being up 1-0 against the Boston Celtics with him being out in that first game, man. They took a big win on the road with James Harden going back to his old days back in Houston, taking the game over, 45 big points from him, and his team played well. So y'all give me your thoughts on this series. the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics, man. Are the Celtics in trouble?
I don't know if the Celtics in trouble. I guess they just, to me, they changed the whole way they played in the second half. I think I saw the stat tonight that said that Jaylen Brown only shot the ball 3 times out of the first quarter.
That's it.
He only ended up with 10 shot attempts the whole game.
Was he checking Harden?
I don't think he was checking Harden.
Okay.
Some of the time he was.
Yeah, may have been,
but
and then the other thing I saw was
Smart was too.
I think Boston only had like 10 fouls in the whole game.
And they shot like 60%.
Yeah, they shot like 60%. So that tells me, I mean, you weren't playing defense.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you're a main man, he was out of the game. You took Jaylen Brown out of the game, so it's kind of like it kind of remind me of the Knicks and Miami game. It's a tale of two halves.
Mm-hmm.
Boston played great the first half. In the second half, you don't play the same way, so you end up losing on your home court. Mm-hmm. The James Harden in the 45. So I don't know if I was 76ers, I'm up one game. I know Embiid wanted to come back because he's the MVP, so he wanted to show his face, or whatever the case may be. But for me to bring him back and I'm up one game, he had to be 100% ready to not jeopardize him being out some more time. When I'm
so
up,
you would have said it.
The worst I can do is go back home tired.
Would you not want to kind of put them at a real disadvantage going up 2-0 on the road?
But okay, so I put them up 2-0 going on the road, but then I risk losing my MVP and my best player on the team if he gets hurt again.
But if he say he can play, if he can go, I'm putting him in.
If he say he can go, then I'm putting him in too. But I'm just saying, to me, he had to be 100%.
Okay.
I don't want to risk him going out there 75, 80%, and then they put him in a pick and roll and he bumped knees with somebody and now he out for the rest of the series. And then where am I at?
But he just showed you can win with just Harden, though.
That's what I'm saying.
So if you left him out, left him out.
Yeah, leave him out.
You know what's crazy, bro? Remember how we talked about this, some shows ago about how the league has changed. And remember how, the old school cats saying they used to play on at 50%. They playing. This is playoff basketball. They playing, but at the same time, like we're saying before, you don't want to risk, because I'll say this here. Maybe I feel where you're coming from, OG, but some of these players, they're like a can of groceries. You know what I mean? I mean, say can, but like they sit. They're not solid like they used to be. Mm-hmm. They take a bang and they need 2 games off.
Metcalf says the playoffs, man. All bets are off. You put him out there to play.
Get out there. I'm putting him out there.
Yeah, I'm rolling with him.
But you gotta feel where OG come from with this. If they get hurt, they're gonna miss 2-3 games. Like Kawhi Leonard. But we understand why Kawhi was out. You know what I'm saying? He ended up having a major injury. But I guess the way we were criticizing him, we're like, man, you were just fine yesterday. What's wrong with you? Get back out there. But like you said, if they fall, they hit the ground. Oh, and Embiid is a big guy, Yeah. And, you just don't want him or AD. They fall, it's over.
My dad, man, Larry Wright says they played the game like they wasn't worried about the outcome. So they played a little free fall, like free spirited. So I don't know. I'm a little worried about the Celtics, just a little bit. And the only thing that's holding me at ease a little bit is the fact that they did the same thing with the Hawks. When DeJounte Murray was out, the Hawks came in there and won. I think they get a little lackadaisical when the other team is without one of their best players. And I think this could be the same situation that happened.
So they got to respond tonight. They got to win. Okay, so let's be hypothetically, fellas. If the Celtics lose tonight, Is the series over?
They won't win. I don't. I
What you
think
mean? They
that
won't win the series, or what?
they
What do
won't
you?
win the
What,
series. It'll be. I think it'll be a gentleman's sweep.
if they lose tonight? If
Yeah,
the Celtics lose tonight, okay.
yeah.
So, but now didn't Golden State go down 2-0?
At on the road though.
Yeah, they lost the first two in
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Sacramento.
Sacramento. So
Yeah,
you saying they lose, they go down, they lose both games at home, then it's over.
yeah.
They go them no faces.
Yes, sir. What's up, nephew? Hey, Metcalf. What's up, big dog? Welcome on, homie.
In 5.
In 5.
So yeah, and the score says, nephew said, man, 76-5 if they win tonight.
If they
I'm with
win
it, man.
tonight,
Yeah, gentlemen
And
sweep.
then nephew, if they don't win tonight, then what is it?
we got a series. I
We
got
got
7.
series. We got
Yeah.
7. We got 7.
Yeah, we got 7. If they win tonight, then we got a series. It's going 7.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. All right, man. The New York Knicks and the Miami Heat, both teams have won without the other's best player playing. Hopefully, this series we get to see both of them playing at the same time. But Miami Heat did what they were supposed to do, and they actually had an opportunity to win that game too without their best player. Shockingly, the bench played well. The Martin came in and he filled in for Butler, man, and had an outstanding game. The Knicks pulled out everything, all the stars. They pulled out John
He said
Stark,
put out the stars.
Carmelo Anthony,
Yeah.
Tracy Morgan. I mean, they were
Jay
all in.
Z.
They was
Right.
all in the building for that game last night. They needed all of them. Spike Lee, they needed all of them last night.
So did.
To pull that out. Y'all tell me about this series, man. How y'all feeling about this series? Is this a game? This is a 7, or like Charlie Ward said, man? Back in the day, this was their toughest matchup going against the Celtics. I mean, going against the Heat because they're a like team. They're like teams. I think it's the same thing right now, man. So let's start with you, Corey. Tell me about this series.
Like you said, it's a bunch of extra tools that each team needs, but at the same time, the two main ingredients on both teams are missing. I'm more of a Jimmy Buckets type guy, man. I'm hoping that he pulls what's the guy name that came in for the Knicks. I mean, his legs was hurt, and he came in and played, gave him 15 good minutes and won. But if Buckets is in the game, it's a whole different story. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I'm looking for the Heat to take this in 6. That's where I am. I'm not vested in the Knicks. You know, they got some key good players there, but I would rather see the Heat take this, and in hopes that they meet the 76ers. I'd rather see that.
Wow. My nephew says, man, it might be a little crazy, but I think the Heat could win in 6 or maybe even 5.
Not 5.
And
Yeah.
my dad says, I don't think the Knicks can outlast the Heat. The Heat in 6.
But you talking about a Heat without Butler right now. If Butler can't get back there, it's gonna go. It's gonna go back and forth. Now who's missing the Lakers? I'm sorry, the Knicks is Randall.
He's back. He came back last game.
He
Yeah.
played last night.
Okay.
OG.
So I'm leaning toward the Heat, but
Damn.
it's all gonna be about Jimmy Buckets. I mean, what his status is.
Buckets. I know, right?
If he can come back and not be a one-legged man, then I'm taking the Heat. But I don't know, without him, he could go to a game 7 back in MSG.
Yeah. Whew. Wow. This is a toss up. These two teams are so evenly matched that, like you said, man, flip the coin, man, and see which one will win.
So what's Randall's hurt? I mean, what he hurt? You know, at the time when
his was his ankle as well.
his ankle. Okay.
Yeah. I think he hurt his ankle in
Yeah, he
game one.
tweaked his ankle rolled over.
Yeah.
Did y'all see Butler?
Yeah, Butler was pretty bad.
Yeah.
My dad said Butler will be back the next game. They kept him out as a precaution, and you can see the rivalry. You can see the dislike for the teams after the game. Butler walking off, he gave him the double birds to the crowd. gave him the double birds, man. So I'm excited about this series. I think it's gonna turn up even more than it already has. So be on the lookout for this one. I actually have the Knicks winning this series. I got them winning. I got them winning in 7. But
so has the 8 seed ever made it to the conference championship?
8 seed? Ooh.
Yeah,
that's a great question. I want to say they have. Let me look it up real fast.
8 seed. No.
That just goes to show you how things can change in the playoffs, though.
Absolutely.
You come in the 8 seed.
They had a 7 seed though.
Oh, they're 7 seed.
Yeah, the Hawks were the 8.
That's right, but I'm saying, but it's
like
you said,
Hawks were 8. Yeah.
They made the play in.
That's why I wanted the Hawks to actually be the 7 seed. So I thought that. Remember, I told y'all I wanted them to play the Bucks. So remember that
because Miami had to play twice to get in. But they lost their first game. Huh?
You're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. They are the 8 seed.
Yeah, because we were talking about did they mess up by losing that game?
Yeah, the Hawks beat them. The Hawks beat them to go to 7. Yeah.
And then they had to come back and play Toronto.
Yes. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Okay, so this is Miami. Miami is the 8 seed right now. Okay,
they are the 8 seed. Yes. My bad. But that's why I wanted the Hawks to be the 8 seed, so they could play the Milwaukee Bucks and then eventually play the Knicks.
I would have rather Trey gets off in New York.
Yes.
What I'm saying? He loves being, the antagonist in New York City. So I would have rather saw that myself.
So I'll give you another argument point. See what y'all think about this one.
Okay.
So, and I think we touched on this a little bit before. In the NCAA, they have their brackets, and then it's segregated down based on seeds, right? But in the NBA, and even I think in football, they do that. And we talked about this the other day. But in the NBA, they just have a bracket, and regardless of what seed you are, you go play this team. They don't go back and reclassify based on number one playing the worst team. Right.
They leave it the same. Right.
If I come in as the number 1 seed, to me, I should be playing the lowest seed all the way through if I earn that number 1 seed.
Right.
I don't know. It's just a discussion point.
Yeah. James said, man, he gives the Knicks the edge because of Brunson. Brunson is tough, man. Brunson is tough. And to answer that question you had, OG, yes. The New York Knicks.
When?
In 2003.
Were they? They were the 8 seed?
They were the 8 seed. But that was when
and they made it to the where? He said the championship.
They made it to the championship.
What championship?
Up to in the 5 games, they weren't done there. They swept the Hawks, and then they took down the Rivals. They actually went to the championship game. They made it to the NBA Finals. They lost to the Spurs.
The Knicks.
The Knicks, yes.
What finals?
As the 8 seed, they swept the Hawks after that, and then they went and played the Indiana Pacers in 6 games to become the first number 8 seed.
You said in 2012.
Three.
Oh, Reggie Miller years.
Yes. Yeah.
That's your idea, isn't it?
Yeah, that's my dude. That's what I'm saying. You got to come right. I don't know. You lying right now.
Hey.
So do you mean when Patrick Ewing was there?
Yeah, Patrick Ewing and
your cousin
Charles Smith. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Charlie. Yep. So, Metcalf says, man, if you're the number one seed, it shouldn't matter who you play.
It shouldn't, but
Yeah, nah, I want to play 8. Yeah, if I'm number one, I
Yeah.
want. Yeah,
if I earned it, number
yeah,
one, then I should play the lowest seed through the
right.
playoffs.
That's how it was designed. 1, 8, 2, 7. I'm playing the scrap. Yeah, because they wanted. Like you said, I earned this top seed, and I'm supposed to be able to play. Who just scraped their way in, and so I can beat them up a little bit more.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So good. All right, man. Let's move over to the west side, and we have the Phoenix Suns down 0-2. Kevin Durant
Yeah, this.
down 0-2 against the Denver Nuggets, man. And let me say these just home games that the Denver Nuggets played. But are y'all worried about these Phoenix Suns? Well, I believe y'all have them going pretty.
They ain't got no bench, man. I just realized they going 7 deep, maybe 8. They don't have no bench.
Yeah,
They got no bench.
And G called that earlier, the fact that when KD went there, that they gave him the bench, and it's coming to evidence. They can play strong for 3 quarters, but coming that 4th quarter,
Yeah.
they
Between
give
him and
they're playing too many minutes.
between him and Devin, they have to shoot too much, and then man, like you said, they don't have the supporting cast.
And I heard Chris Paul may be out.
He always some kind of strange way he find himself out in the playoff. How? 3 to 5 games? Oh Lord, oh gosh.
He won't be back then.
Well, how he get hurt? What happened?
It's growing again.
Playoff growing. Lord Jesus.
So
They done.
they done?
They
Yeah,
done.
that even take him down one more down.
Yeah.
They done.
So somebody will come off the bench. Now they got to start.
Right. I mean they gotta depend on Cam, the dude who shoots sideways.
It's a crazy relief. I know, right?
Boy.
That thing it's like cocking a gun. Then he bring that thing.
If he said, man, I had the Suns in 7, they might get swept. Yeah, Pop said that the Suns are not gonna make it, man, especially since Paul is out with a growing injury. So yeah. This might be a sweep.
I think it'd be a gentleman's sweep.
Gentleman's sweep.
I think the Suns will get 1.
Yeah. Look, they didn't sweep it. So they got to get one of these, dog.
Yeah.
Gotta get it. Okay. Next game, Lakers. The rival game. The game that everybody was waiting on. Steph Curry against LeBron James. I think I talked to y'all on the last show about what may happen and who we're going to put on these guys and, the type of play that was going to happen. Let me tell you this. I think, honestly, this might be the 2 best teams in the league right here, or playing the best. It just looked so effortless, man, the way they moved the ball, the way they was playing last night. That was some really, really, really good basketball. Y'all tell me what y'all thought about that first game where the Lakers ended up winning 117-112 against the Golden State Warriors when they said Warriors.
And I'm gonna keep saying it. Y'all had a good game, but just like we saw against Sacramento, can you do it back to back? So your boy had what, 30 and 23? I make anybody a bet that he want to do that back to back. Any amount of money anybody want to bet?
Man,
are you saying 30 and 23 or just?
I'm saying 30. I'm saying double. I'm saying 30 and 20 again. He would not have another game. He would not do that back to back.
What if he give you 30 and 15?
Nah. You
That's
just
not.
heard what I said. Now don't be trying to coerce me. Now,
It gotta be 30 and 23.
yeah, I mean, don't try to hurt me. Now, if I'm putting me out there, you can't change me how I'm putting out there.
Look, OG. I mean, you ain't really putting nothing out there, man. That's a long task right there, my guy.
Yeah, but I'm saying he won't.
What if he get 30 and 15?
Okay, if you get 30 and 15, what that mean? You mean put that bet out there? No, I'm not putting that bet out there.
That's not good. That's not back to back.
I'm not saying it's back to back, but I don't think he'll do that.
Ooh. Oh, I'll take you up on that one then. I'll take you up on that one.
I didn't say I was betting. I said he won't do it. I put my bet out there.
Okay. Right, Jay. Who does 30 and 20? OG won't sucker bets out here.
Hey, all you gotta do is say I don't want it.
He said, I don't want that.
So y'all tell me, all right, Corey, man, talk to me about this game, which was a great game.
I'm worried.
Oh,
I'm
already?
worried. I'm a worried Warrior. Yeah, man. I'm gonna tell you why. But I'm still going with the Warriors. But let me tell you what I saw last night. Draymond is too small. Looney is too slow. Though Looney got 21, I think 20 something rebounds himself.
23 as
23,
well.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He got, he was up on it, but this is what has to happen, and this is where I agree with OG here. AD gonna have to do that every game. If they can't figure it out, I think the Lakers will do what they need to do. Because, like I said, you get tired of having to, these boys keep having to play from behind. They're not a behind, team, but they don't have an answer for AD. Now, if AD can't, like OG said, if AD can't do 30 and 20,
mm-hmm.
they'll have a chance. But right now, what they've done is Vanderbilt running with Steph. Just run with him. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to shoot. Just run with this dude and become an adjutant. You know what I mean? Klay Thompson has to do. He has to have it going on. Now, what I don't like seeing a lot of time is Poole just taking crazy ass threes. I mean, he hit him, but this ain't what he normally do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather him be more of a defensive presence than anything else. Now last night, like I said, LeBron, he showed up. He did, he did his meager, but at the same time, it was the AD show last night. They didn't have an answer for him. I actually thought he was gonna get 50, but if he gets tired or hurt, then the series over. But at the same time, I think Chum did a great job. His name Shamira, the guy that got the Asian last name.
Rui.
Chamiri. Chamira. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So whatever his name. Yeah. So he's not terrible. You know what I'm saying? They got a better setup than the Kings, I think. And like I said, I'm sorry. The Lakers got a better setup than the Kings.
Oh, okay. More. What do you mean? Like,
it's the matchup is better. The matchup is better.
Okay.
Like you said, it was a great game going back to back. There's no, pulling away, but the Warriors got to take care of business at home, And then at the same time, Steph had I guess you're looking for him to do 50 again, but he didn't. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it's evenly yoked. I think it is a evenly yoked series. They got to do a little bit better. But like I said, what I did see last night that made me worry was that they don't have an answer for AD.
Mm-hmm.
AD gonna have his way with Looney. Now he not gonna battle. I saw him. He just sat on the outside. He wasn't in the paint. He didn't want to go in the paint with Looney. You know what I'm saying? Now he did get a bunch of good trashy rebounds, but he don't want to battle up and down. But Looney doesn't have the length like AD, but he's not finna just back him down. But I did see him move around Looney real quick. Like Looney don't have the quick feet. He does have a lot of heart, but he matched up better with Sabonis. You know what I'm saying? So, and they not finna just leave AD out in the corner. He'll take that shot.
Mm-hmm.
They were daring Sabonis to shoot. So
Mm-hmm.
and like I said, and then I'm gonna say this here too. and, I'm getting so tired of it too. As much as I am a fan, Draymond just got to learn how to shut up. He has to learn how to. He kills him every time with that.
He should have been thrown out.
I'm not gonna say that. I know he came close. He came close as I don't know what.
After he got the technical, he didn't stop talking at all.
God.
He kept on cussing the ref out.
And he doesn't understand how much he kills that team when he's not on the court.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They need him there. But at the same time, all you're doing is just adding to that one ref that say, listen, you out of here. And they always lose when you do that. When you're off the court, they're gonna use that. Teams know how to do this, and he just don't know how. He does not know how to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Take that. And the crazy part, it was just a simple foul.
And it was a foul on him.
He fouled.
He arguing about a foul that he committed.
What he argued was, it could have went both ways because he said he got shoved. And I would, if I were ref, I go, okay, you got shoved. I didn't call your shove. I called his because he had the ball.
Right.
If
when you see the play, he didn't get shoved. He was trying to go over the screen. That's all he.
It could have, like you said, right. It could have went both ways. I get it. He felt like he was shoved, but then at the same time, when the ref was over there trying to explain it to Kerr, you still come over there, get into the argument, and you get teched. And he doesn't realize that because he said on his podcast, I don't know how to shut up. But at the same time, somebody gotta come up to him and go, hey man, it's enough. Yeah, it's enough. What else do you want him to do? Do you want him to rescind the call, which we know they're not going to do? Right. You just got to foul. Yeah. Sit down.
Yeah, they need to throw him out. Just because he talks like he don't stop talking. The tech norm is like, okay, I gotta stop doing this. He gets louder and he gets more boisterous. Like so, at some point y'all got to stand up to this guy. Like stop letting this man just talk to y'all crazy. OG.
I don't know. I think like I said, I don't think AD can do it again. I know my brother put in, they got a supporting cast, but I think you said it. He said it sometime. So goes AD. AD still has to be the leading man. Mm-hmm. So if he doesn't, I don't think if he doesn't do it back to back each game, then I think the Warriors have a situation. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run at AD. Because y'all not one, y'all hit some three, but y'all not the best 3-point shooting team in the league. So I'm gonna run the AD and make him get the ball up until y'all show me y'all can shoot them, hit them three. That's what I'm gonna do.
You gonna double them?
I'm gonna double and make him get the ball up.
I ain't doubling because they said they hit something when they needed to. Yeah. That's how they end up winning the game.
But the thing is, you got a scout too, so you got to pick out who you gonna send to double him.
Yeah,
based on who in the game.
Yeah, you can't send him off Reeves. You can't send him off Reeves.
I don't know what the white guy's name is, but
Reeves.
you're not gonna send who playing him to go double and leave him open.
Yeah,
you got to pick your poison.
Let me tell you what they don't have though. They don't have a 7-footer that can come in there and give them 6 fouls. They don't have one of them guys.
You might be a 7-footer get 6.
I'm just saying you gotta put somebody in his face to kind of wear him down a little bit. Like you said, nobody that's out there to score. Just out there to get in AD's way a little bit. Somebody got to, just bang him up a little bit.
That's a big boy. I know he's always hurt, but when you look at AD, he ain't no small cat. He a big boy, man. He got some tree trunks for legs and everything, man. So
he got what? What did you say?
Some tree trunks. He got some tree trunks for legs. Yeah. Oh, that boy legs big, man.
Who are you talking about?
AD. Yeah, AD.
No.
80. Oh yeah. 80 legs big, dog. He ain't no small dude.
Hey, get out of here. Tree trunks for legs. No, he don't.
That man got some tree trunks for legs, dog. Look at him.
I'm not looking at. I don't even know why you're looking at that man's legs, but then at the same time, they ain't tree trunks.
Basketball with shorts, man. What do you mean?
Lakers always got them long, extra long shorts. Whatever. But I ain't giving you that. Whatever. Tree trunks. Well, stop.
I'm gonna ask you this question because it doesn't apply to G. But do you think that it was okay for Poole to take the last shot?
Hell no. What you doing that for? And then it was so long and it's short, huh?
But my thing is that if anything, he should have faked to another step or two up to get closer.
If anything, yeah, you don't take the last and then that thing short,
Yeah.
and then you still got 5 seconds left. I think with 4 seconds left. No,
it was a heck of a closeout by Vanderbilt to make him kind of rush it.
And that's what I'm saying, man. He's running like that. You fake it, let it go by, and then take that shot.
Yeah, we know
he didn't think he had enough time.
And then we know he got the range, but take the best shot, not a heave.
Let me tell you this: I was glad because he had hit a couple before that. So
he hit 5 in the game.
Yeah, he was talking trash, running down, had his tongue out. Talking to the crowd. I was like, "Oh yeah, good," because I know he gonna throw some wild stuff up, and he so did.
The crazy part was, so it was like 2, maybe 3 times where the Lakers were up 10, and then they had to make their way back into the game. They don't. I like when they do make it. They come back. Steph. He's always that extra one. Klay Thompson. I ain't gonna lie to you. Lately, his shots been a little wild. I want him to get back to that old, but sometimes like he done a few like in the series against Seattle. I'm sorry, Seattle. Sacramento. Country air balls. That man doing fadeaways when he's not really, a fadeaway type shooter. But I know that if this is something new in his arsenal, I get it. But hey, man, some of them shots, I'd be like, oh my God, come on, Klay. Like the game before, that last game, where he 3 for 4 for 14 or something like that. But shooters keep shooting.
Shooters keep shooting.
Yeah, I'm a firm believer in that. If you leave him open, he gonna drain.
Right.
But I can tell that there's a step lost. In Klay.
I mean, and then you gotta credit the Lakers defense, and I think we talked to you. I think Little John and myself talked to you about that, and Snack Panther.
No, I'm not crediting their defense. Now I'm not finna do that. I'm not finna help your argument. But what I will say is my guys are probably getting a little older. Even LeBron James.
9 for 25, 10 for 24, 6 for 14, 5 for 11 from Looney.
I don't count that to your defense.
Why?
I count that to bad shooting.
All of them are bad shooting? All of them?
2 of them. You said Looney? Looney
don't shoot nothing but layups. So
right, and he be missing those. And he ain't the best at that.
He went 5 for 11.
Right. And now okay. AD did have a few good blocks. I think LeBron had 2 or 3 good blocks. It's okay. I give you some of that. But what I'm saying is
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt, what, he had a block?
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a block on Drake.
Because they were there was some weak. Yeah, they were going to. Go ahead.
He was running Steph off the 3. He was running out. He was running his Schroeder as well.
But I'm not finna help your argument. What I'm saying is some of them shots were crazy looking shots. Like Steph, one of those came from under when Vanderbilt had packed the shot or whatever. Come on, don't take that. You're too small to come up against that. Or like when I see Looney go up, Looney goes up and he look Looney. You know what I'm saying? He don't go up strong. It's always if you touch him, he gonna miss or he has to be as close as he can.
I don't even know what that means, but that's hilarious.
Huh?
I said I don't even know what that means, but that is hilarious.
He look loony. You know the word loony is because he's not. His hands aren't the best when he's going up. You know what I'm saying? Because normally, if a big man is going up, he's gonna put it in. He can be up under that goal and will miss a lot of times. I like his rebounding. I like his ability to stay up under goal, but too big to not be able to hit those easy shots.
Called defense.
Hey. So AD played 44 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
He can't do that all the time.
He can't do that all the time.
Say he can.
You think he can?
The man has sat out enough games during the regular season for this reason right here.
So you think he played 44 minutes every night?
Why not?
Okay.
Get out of here
and he probably he won't need to do 44 minutes. But I mean, we were feeding the whale, like my boy Cam says, man. Feed the whale. We was feeding the whale, man. The man was hot. He was
feed the whale.
Feed the whale, man. Feed the
Who
whale.
feed whales?
No, you don't feed whales?
You hadn't fed whale.
You never been to SeaWorld?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. You feed
No.
whales at SeaWorld.
Oh,
That's
do
it.
you,
That's the interesting point that NF School just put up.
what was that?
Uh-huh. Lakers took 29 free throws. The Warriors
Yeah.
took 6 free throws. That was the
That,
decider. They were
that
they were hacking like crazy. They were
man.
hacking like look, and they shot 53 3-pointers. 53. You're not going to the line if you're shooting 53 3-pointers.
Now,
Y'all weren't
okay.
happy.
No.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. Now, I will say that there. I mean, I did hear one of the announcers saying that was a lopsided, game in terms of foul calling. I saw a lot of times where Draymond put his hands up. Saw a lot of times where Steph put his hands up. Saw a lot of times when Klay Thompson put his hands up. And then there were 2 fouls on Poole where he just didn't even argue no more with. I ain't gonna lie, there wasn't even a foul there.
Because he was hacking.
No. But when you call it and it's not there,
they were getting mad at Poole because they play defense. You're not even trying to play defense. He's just hacking to stop the play.
But talk about the one when there was no call. When they made the call and there wasn't even a foul. He was like, they looked at the screen at the replay and like he didn't even touch the dude.
I didn't see that. Did you see that? I didn't see that.
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, I saw it.
You see what you want to see, G.
That man was fouling everybody. He was fouling everybody.
Well, what we're trying to say,
huh?
He was fouled at the game, wasn't he?
He had 5. He had 5.
He had 5.
He was fouling everybody.
But some of them they missed. They missed a lot of calls. Like you said, at home, 29-6. Hey man, come on.
They shot 53 3-pointers.
It don't matter if you're not getting the calls. You're forced to take those shots.
No,
but then I would say this here, man. I kept saying they were down 10 points about 3 times.
No, what they started off shooting all the 3-pointers.
Well, they're 3-point shooting team.
Huh?
They're a 3-point shooting team.
They're 3-point shooting.
Well, you're not gonna be at the foul line. We're shooting threes.
They were going. Don't act like nobody was going to the hole. And I say this here too. Wiggins, they missed a bunch of calls on Wiggins in that paint. He was on the ground 2 or 3 times, and they just didn't give him a thing. I'm trying to be. I try to be fair here, G.
This is a great question. Did Curry use his review then?
I don't think no reviews happen.
Was it because he wasn't getting fouled?
No, normally when you do that, it's when you need it. In terms of points, like I said, it was a close game to where you didn't have to.
They lost by 5. Obviously, they needed it at some point.
The 5 came in at trash time at the end. It was close all the way up to the last minute and a half. So don't do that. Like,
I'm just saying
he didn't have his win, Corey, because he
you're right. You giving Lakers. You giving them. I'm giving you some. What y'all call them mulligans, whatever the dude. Now I'm giving you a few mulligans here. I'm trying to be fair, but I'm just saying, they got to win.
How many 3-pointers did the Lakers take? I mean,
25.
No, how many 3-pointers did?
53.
53.
53.
So in Game 7 against Sacramento, they took 46 threes. Right? They called 23 fouls against Sacramento, 23 fouls against Golden State.
How many 3-pointers did Sacramento shoot?
Sacramento shot 47.
About the same.
They shoot threes too.
And my point is, it was even in fouls, 23 and 23.
Because they were shooting the same thing. OG, they both shooting threes. They're not getting them calls.
What's the next topic?
We were going in the paint. And I said this on the thing. They was throwing haymakers. We was throwing body blows. So we was hitting them down low. Bam, bam, bam. Taking them out. Knocking them out in the stomach.
So was this Game 7?
No, it's Game 1.
Okay, so you gotta give us Game 7. Y'all don't won the series.
No, I'm just letting y'all know what happened in Game 1. I thought what we talking about.
I hope you had the same enthusiasm for the rest of the series, for every game.
Let's move on to the NFL, man.
Hey, before we move to the NFL, I got one question for y'all. Who are your 4 players right now at the NBA on Mount Rushmore?
That's playing or just period?
No, period.
Period. Mount Rushmore.
All right. Mount Rushmore. So that's 4 people, right? Or is how many on Mount Rushmore? 4 or 5?
4.
4. Okay.
Four.
All right. For me, I start. I start. All right. Man, this is controversial, boy. Okay. So MJ, obviously. Mine, Kareem, Magic, um, Bird.
Okay. Mine would be MJ, Kobe, Magic. Mount Rushmore.
To MJ, Kobe, Magic.
And
Man, I forgot about LeBron James, but I don't know.
I would throw Bron in there, but he's still playing.
Eventually,
Eventually he'll
somebody.
be on there. Eventually he'll be on there. I'll throw Bron on there. I'll throw Bron on there.
So I've got Michael,
hmm
LeBron, Kareem, and Russell.
Russell.
Bill Russell.
Okay. NF Skull has MJ, LeBron, Kobe, and Kareem. James Lil John got Russell, Kareem, Kobe, and Magic. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think we all pretty close. I mean, similar. We were like a player away from each other, man. So I get it. I get it, man. My boy was never gonna put Kobe on there, and I understand.
Who?
Who, me?
OG.
Oh, I was about to say me.
It shouldn't be multiple players from the same team on Mount Rushmore.
It shouldn't be.
No.
Because it's like you putting Kobe and it's like Kobe and Mike is 1A and 1B, or 1A and the shadow, or often imitated but never duplicated type situation. So
yeah.
Because if you don't say this real quick, so if you putting both of them on there, so which one is better out of the two?
MJ.
So then that's who should go.
But I think he's the second best.
the second best.
Yeah.
So who the best then?
MJ.
I'm talking about on your team, because you got 2 of them off your team. I'm saying it should be 1 off every team. It should be 2 off the same team.
Oh, really?
That's
It
just
should be 2 off the same team.
Oh,
Yeah.
Huh? Magic and Kareem on the same team for me.
yeah.
Well, I think one of them got to be better than the other. That's who gets to go.
Okay.
Those 2 different players. One dude was. So we talking about, okay, all right. So let me add a little sauce to OG's question. Scorers. If we're going with scorers on Mount Rushmore, I would. Man, my list is still gangster though, as far as scorers.
If you go with score, then you done change it all around there, because I know who gonna be on there.
Yeah,
They're still
LeBron.
playing.
Yeah, you would have to add LeBron, but I'm just saying, these are some.
Add Curry.
I would take Magic off if that's the case. Then
Right.
I would take Magic.
You got to add Curry.
Well, Curry is one of the best shooters, but like he's a
best shooter,
gifted.
you're not a scorer?
Yeah, I'm just saying he's a gifted shooter, but like some of the things that LeBron and Mike could do, like you ain't finna see Curry dunking on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Kobe and all them boys are some bona fide killers. I put Curry in that same boat with AI. They were some scoring shooters. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to the hole with. Now Curry would go to the hole with some reckless abandon, but he ain't finna dunk. He looking for that hole to where he gonna put a gangster ass teardrop, or he bouncing it up, putting it over your head. But some of these guys were silly when it came to going to the hole though.
How much time we got, Corey?
I got 8 minutes.
All right, so I did want to jump into this, man. This Grizzlies, they said Dylan Brooks. Hey, we're not bringing you back under any circumstance.
Tired of your shit. Tired of your shit.
Was it Was it? Do you feel like Memphis is making a mistake by getting rid of Dylan Brooks? They have some suitors out there who are ready to jump on that.
Sure.
He was. I mean, he's a defensive player. He's their enforcer. Is that not enough to?
It's not enough.
Does it,
You can't be an antagonist and not be able to back up what you're doing. I think if he had been an antagonist like he was and would come out there and show up and hit 15, 20 points a game, I don't think they would have this type of mentality. But you coming out, you antagonizing, you poking bears, and then when the bear come poking you, you don't have no response.
If you're gonna take that road, you got to be the transmission. You know, you got to come with some value.
To me, I think, and not to get off the but to me, I think Draymond's going down that same road.
Golly. Yeah. But we know what Draymond does bring some value. Dylan Brooks didn't bring value when it came crunch time. The only thing that makes Draymond's situation a little different, Curry and Clay have already said we don't play without him. But then at the same time, they're gonna keep Steph. You know, these dudes they gonna all right, we all two lead together. You know what I mean? But if you can't play the same, you know, because we know you want to keep the Splash Brothers together, and I know Golden State has done a great job of trying to keep them together. But with Dylan Brooks, he just didn't bring value with the trash talking.
That's true.
You know, now at the same time, he wasn't the transmission. So, but at the same time, let's be clear. Let me be clear on how I feel about these Grizzlies. If Morant keeps doing the same trash that he's doing, I don't think he's too far because is he playing with them on a max deal or anything like that right now? Is he on a max deal?
I think he just resigned.
He just resigned, yeah.
He just resigned. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I hope he learned his lesson.
Right.
But at the same time, are the Memphis Grizzlies holding him back from being that 15 to 20 point scorer? They want him to just sit there and play defense and guard everybody's best player.
To my Dylan Brooks,
right? And they don't want him to be that other guy. They don't put him in position to do that.
Do you want Dylan Brooks to be a scorer?
He said he can do more than what he's doing.
So when they build them houses, why don't some of them go in?
I mean, sometimes you miss. Sometimes you miss. I mean, just like y'all, we were just talking about Klay Thompson not shooting well.
But we know Trey, but he's a shooter. That's what I'm saying. Are you telling me that Dylan Brooks is telling you, or you seeing something in Dylan Brooks that we're not seeing? Is he a scorer?
He said he can do more. He said they're not asking him to do anything else.
Okay.
What you say and what you do is
you do what you do.
Sam hit the Powerball tonight.
No, but you know these teams tell you hey, I know you can do that, but we don't need that for our team. We need you to be this right here. So they're telling him this is what they need him to be. And when he's being that, now you want to ship him out.
Oh, so you think they're holding him back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, go ahead.
All right. So let's just touch on the NFL. I know you got to go. We got like 3 minutes, probably 2 minutes. 4. Okay. Which team will be the top dog in the AFC? Now that you have Lamar Jackson with Odell Beckham, now that you have Aaron Rodgers with the New York Jets, and they brought his boy in, Randall Cobb.
So
you saw,
you saw your boy Rodgers at the game with Sauce Gardner yesterday. All right. You got Buffalo, who was 13-3 last year, 12-4 Cincinnati, 10-7 Baltimore, Jacksonville, I just threw them in there, 9-8, Kansas City, 14-3.
We can't have this talk. It's too tough. It's too tough.
It's not too tough. My motto is to be the man, you got to beat the man.
Okay, so
So
who
until
you got?
you beat that man and keep him from going to the Super Bowl, then he gonna be the man.
Mahomes.
Yeah.
All right. So okay, let's do this here then to simplify G's question. Then can we do 4 through 1 or 5? We're gonna do top 5, but let's put them in your order.
Let's
All
do
right.
top 5. Do top
So
5.
all right, I'll start. Let me start. So, I got, like I said, Mahomes first. And I agree with him. To be the man, you got to beat the man.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna go Allen.
Okay.
I'll go because he hadn't showed me yet. I can't go with him just yet. I'm gonna go Allen. Then I go Burrow. That's 3. Then I go Lamar, and then rounding up that Mr. Rogers because he's new to the AFC. I put him last.
Okay.
And I'm right with Corey. I mean, I know everybody's doing all this hoopla about Aaron Rodgers, but I can't do this hoopla until I see what they do. I mean, you come into the top division, so I mean, I can't just put you up just because you're Aaron Rodgers.
So you putting him? What you putting him last?
Yeah, I'm going with your 4.
Okay.
I'm right on with your 4.
5.
You're 5, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So where you at, G?
I don't even think I'm gonna have. I take that back. You put him in the 5. I don't even think I'm gonna have him in the 5 right now.
Dang. Okay. Who your 5? Who in the AFC? Who the other quarterback we got?
If Tua stop taking, I'm gonna tell you who. It's gonna be surprising. You know who I'm gonna put my 5 in?
Who?
I think he got some more weapons coming this year. That's Trevor Lawrence.
He in my 5.
In your 5? Okay.
He in my 5. I got KC.
All right.
My second one is Cincinnati.
You going Burrow?
I'm going Burrow. Then I'm going Buffalo.
All right, Allen.
Then I'm going Jacksonville.
Jayville 4. Okay, so Lawrence 4.
Lawrence 4.
And then your 5.
Then I'm going Baltimore at 5.
Baltimore at 5. Baltimore. Okay.
Baltimore. I think Baltimore. They were leading the league. They were the number 1 seed before Lamar Jackson got hurt. So I'm now he has a little more weapons. So I'm going with them, man. I'm gonna go with them. All right.
So I guess we'll save the NFC for Sunday.
Yeah. And then we'll save our little. I saw some draft grades that they gave out on NFL.com as well.
Hey, real quick, just want to let you know, starting Friday, WNBA preseason. May 19th, WNBA season start.
Now, we will start.
Let's go, baby.
We will start plugging it. We will start plugging it.
Defending champs on the road.
Hey, I saw your girl. I saw them working out together, man.
That's right.
On the court. But then I saw your girl Boston in Indiana getting ready.
Oh, I'm gonna keep an eye on her too.
All right. Hey, man, great episode, man. Episode 2 in the books, baby. Hey, man, thank y'all for rocking with us, man. Guess look who jumped on here. Big Rick Walker done jumped on, man. He said that's a good 5. Thank you. Appreciate that, Rick.
That was for me, man.
That was
about to say he was talking about your 5.
That was mine. I appreciate that.
Your 5?
James Littlejohn, Larry Wright, my nephew NF Score, Kanisha Davis, Kamarie White, Rodney Littlejohn, Crystal Wright. Who else was on here that I might? Oh, my dog Metcalf. We appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking with us, man. We will see y'all. My guy Stanley Carter, man. Appreciate you jumping on, big homie. We'll see y'all on Sunday at 8:00. Y'all remember to check out my guy Kamarie and his wife Ashley and Kamarie. They come out every Tuesday. Great show. They done moved it to an hour, man. So they give them some good information, man. They talked a little bit about Jamie Foxx and his situation, man. I know we haven't really jumped into that because it's not sports related, but prayers go out to Jamie Foxx, man, that he gets well after his stroke. So, all right, we appreciate it. Oh, and they talked about your boy passing away, Jerry Springer, man. So, all right, man. Hey, man, we love y'all, man. Remember to keep your head on the swivel and keep God first. We are out. Peace.
Peace, fellas.
All right, my dogs.